Grand Rising, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. And today I want to talk about how your fear keeps you in the Matrix. You know, I'll never forget the first time I saw the movie The Matrix. And I have to thank my buddies Super Bill and Shar for that. A couple of househead friends of mine. I had never seen it, had been out for a while. I don't watch that much TV or movies. So unless people tell me about it, sometimes they get past me. But the one thing I remember that was most impactful to me that very first time was that how the free thinkers, the people who were willing to investigate truth, were the bad guys from the very beginning of the movie. They were the bad guys. They were the outcasts. They were portrayed as the enemy. Literally. And, that's that's a big deal. Let's face it, that's a big deal. That the people who are willing to be brave enough to look at the reality, look at what's an illusion and what's a reality are the bad guys. And it is very symbolic to the society that we live in. Most of us are afraid to think, or even, you don't have to believe it right off the bat. Nobody's telling you to just believe anything outright. That's the whole point of the Matrix. Blindly believing the illusions that are right in front of you. You know, instead of being willing to investigate and study, just believing what you're told without doing the investigating, learning, studying, to figure out what you want to believe for yourself. And I've seen the movie a million times. It's just amazing to me that every time I watch it, I notice something, I'm reminded of something else. Sometimes it's gotten past me or I've just forgotten it. And of course, as my first teacher, spiritual teacher taught me, the greatest cause of suffering is forgetfulness. And of course, that's what happens to us while we're here. We forget. Which is why we have to take conscious control of rediscovering for ourselves and not just being told by other people what the truth is. And, it also reminds me of kind of like the song, the Logical song. I don't know. Some of you will remember it. I'll put it in the comments if you've never heard it. Don't be too cool to listen to it. It's not a dance tune, but it tells the truth. It tells the truth about childhood fearlessness and how we are whipped into shape to believe what's in front of us and taught to fear being free thinking. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. Okay, here we are again. That's a confirmation. Anyway, if you've never watched the movie, I would invite you to do so. I know a lot of people are caught up in this Hollywood battle that was supposed to happen about the movie and who was the creator and who got robbed. And I have lots of compassion for that. Trust me, people try to, as a creative, it happens to everyone who's ever put together anything of quality. It's happened to me more than once. People tried it when I created Visiting the Cave. People try it now. But that doesn't take away from the importance of the message of the Matrix and the importance of not being too afraid to look beyond what you were taught by the people who raised you or the people around you when you were a child, and being open and willing to look at the illusions. Excuse me. If you're fearful of looking outside of what you've been programmed or taught or, without, sometimes it's not a fear of something bad will happen. Sometimes, and often for most of us, it's a fear of disloyalty. You're not loyal if you don't believe what your parents or your grandparents or whoever raised you taught you to believe. All of a sudden, if you're outside of what your family or the people you spend all your time with believe, you're the bad guy, you're the outcast, just like in the Logical song. They'll be calling you a radical, a liberal, a magical criminal. Those are the lyrics. So, and then the other lyrics are, won't you sign up your name? We'd like to be respectable. You know, they want you to be a people pleaser, to want to be accepted. And that's more important than knowing the truth, seeing past illusions. So I hope that, and I say all of this, of course, with love and non-judgment. We're all on our own path individually, which is why you really do need to pay attention to discovering and investigating for yourself what your personal truth is, regardless of what other people told you when you were a child and what other people tell you today. And I wish you the best. I wish you much happiness. I wish you much self-discovery and love, and peace and love to the multiverse. Take care.